You relayed stories about how you first met certain members of the royal family on your Netflix documentary, Meghan.
Yeah, I met the Queen first, and I remember Harry saying to me, you do know how to curtsy, right?
In the end, she looked like an ostrich, with her head down and her huge wings flamboyantly flung in the air.
Yes, Harry, we've seen the excerpt where Meghan does an impression of a ostentatious curtsy. And it's impressive in how thoroughly disrespectful it is.
Thanks. It was so surreal, I was like, surely people don't actually do that.
To the Queen, yes.
Back in the States, we'd only ever do that sort of thing in like a medieval-style restaurant.
Yes, another passive-aggressive jibe at the standards and customs by a former deal-or-no-deal box girl. I have to agree with you, Meghan. This whole scenario is rather surreal.
Yeah, it was bizarre. I couldn't believe I had to do it. There's so many rules and, customs.
Yes, you'll find that's the case with most things that have lasted a decent expanse of time.
My Meghan's used to a more laid-back approach, without order and regulations, and standards.
Oh, that's quite obvious, Harry. Although it's pretty remarkable to our viewers at home, no doubt, that Meghan thought that the palace would be willing to learn and eager to learn from the hippie-ish, insincere crassness of the so-called LA elite.
Well, what's remarkable to me is that they didn't even want to know. They had no interest in what my Meghan had to teach them.
Yeah, they were still stuck in the curtsying days of old, and they didn't want to embrace
the shallow falseness and laxity of modernity. Yes, that much is clear. Although, ironically, Meghan, wasn't it the Queen who had to remind you of how to speak to staff when she overheard you berating kitchen employees over some vegan menu?
I think it might have been a nut roast.
It was you, Meghan, who was speaking to the staff like some duchess of old addressing the hoi polloi, whilst the Queen had to remind you to treat them like human beings.
And there was the first time I met Kate and Wills. They came to us for dinner, and I was in like ripped jeans and bare feet, and they were like dressed up formally.
They must have thought that the scullery maid had answered the door.
Yeah, the problem is I'm a hugger. I've always been a hugger. I love a hug, and they were H's family, so I just went in for a hug, and just felt that they pulled back a little bit.
Right. Sorry. When you first met Will and Kate, you were wearing ripped jeans and you were barefoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could see our little pinkies.
Yeah, and then it became clear to me that, the formality on the exterior of the royal family, runs through, into the inner workings, right?
Sorry, can I just get this one straight? You were meeting your boyfriend's brother for the first time ever, who also happens to be second in line to the throne, and you did so bare feet with ripped jeans.
Yeah.
They were designer.
Yeah, and now you're complaining that nobody took you seriously and you didn't fit in.
Yeah, and it's heartbreaking. But hey, I guess I learned pretty quick how it all works.
She's a sharp one, my Meghan.
Yeah, but I think it needs to be stated that it isn't hoity-toity to expect people to be wearing shoes, or at least socks. In fact, I can think of many working-class people who would describe such behaviour as that of a trollop.
Yeah, but have you actually ever seen my Meghan's feet?
No, I'd rather not, thank you. Hello friends, I've created a second channel to work alongside this one. This one will now concentrate mainly on Harry and Meghan parodies, whereas my second channel will concentrate mainly on bar scene parodies and other miscellaneous parodies. So if you like them, and you would like to see more of those videos, please click on the link in the description below and subscribe to the new channel. Thank you very much.
Oh, sorry. That was the video. And if you liked it, press the like button. If you want to share it, press the share button. If you want to be notified to further videos, press the notification bell. And if you subscribe to the channel and the message, then subscribe to the channel and the message by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you.